And also heavy on the bring back the rule where men couldn't get in if they didn't have a certain number of women with them. Because where are you going? By yourself or with five other men? What are y'all doing? What are y'all here for? Yeah, bring some. Each one of y'all got to bring at least two other girls, three other girls. Each one of y'all. Welcome back to the Not Quite There podcast, guys, where we what? Navigate this chaos we call life through candid and vulnerable conversation. That's exactly what I thought you said. Okay, so today's episode, happy November, by the way. Oh my goodness, it is November. Can you believe it? I can't believe it. Happy November. By the time you guys see this, it will be November. I hope November is phenomenal to you. I hope November is fantastic to you. I hope November treats you well, and I hope you treat November well. Remember, you get out what you put in. You want to put in great things, positive things, amazing things to get all those same things right back out of it. So, in honor of this episode being directly post Halloween, we're going to title this episode Cancel the Current Club Culture. Please, please cancel it. We need to redo it. We need to renege, bring it back. That's what we need to do. Because there's no way, like, the club scene is extremely overrated. Like, extremely. When I was a kid, I thought that growing up, I would be in the clubs and it would be like 90s R&B and like hip hop, like music videos, you know, with the water falling from the ceiling and, you know, all the girls is dancing and feeling they oats. Like, that's what I thought the clubs was going to be when I got older. And nowadays, the DJs in the club and the music, like, some of they sets be whack. Whack, whack. Obviously, you know, not all DJs, not all clubs, not all, you know, scenes, but like a lot of scenes, a lot of different clubs you go and it's like, well, what did I pay all this money for? The music is trash. People are staring in each other's faces. It's a huge staring contest. Nobody be dancing. Nobody be dancing. And then I feel like if you actually are dancing, like having a good time in the club, people be looking at you like you weird if you're not dancing with somebody else. Like if you're dancing by yourself having a good time, people like demonize you a little bit. It's just like, she's weird, he's weird. Like, bro, this is what the club was created for. To release my inhibitions. Please, if you don't want to release yours, you can go back home. What are we here for? What did you spend $20 to get in here for if you're not going to dance and actually enjoy yourself? I went to the club the other day and like I don't know what was going on. I think the DJ started playing like a really like a nice song to them. They started playing a really nice song and like I ended up being pushed, girl. I'm standing close kind of to like where the DJ section is at a little bit. I'm turning around and it's tall 6 foot plus men pushing past me to get to the DJ booth. I'm looking around like, oh, is y'all cool? Why are y'all pushing me? I'm 5'1". I'm 5'1". What are you pushing me for? You can easily get by. Easily. Pushing me to get to the DJ booth? Right. It's giving like men are the new bad bitches. Like, yeah, y'all are the new bad bitches. And I'm not saying all of you, but I'm saying like a lot of the men that do stuff like that, that partake in that kind of behavior in the club. Like, why are you pushing a woman? That's the same energy that they even carry on trains. Like, I be in the mornings when I'm getting ready to go to work and I'm waiting on the train to get on the path or whatever. I'm waiting for the doors to open. Men are pushing past me to get to sit down. You're pushing me to get a seat, bro, princess. You're pushing me to get a seat. And I just be standing up there on the door like, y'all really? Anyway, another conversation for another day. Men are the new bad bitches. I don't understand. Like, clubs were created for socializing and dancing and laughing and getting to know people who you don't like see on a regular basis, and really getting to enjoy yourself. Obviously, you've had a long week at work, or you've had a long day at work, or you're really just in a time where you want to celebrate. You go to the club and you socialize and you build friend groups and you build connections and you meet. Sometimes you could have even met like the love of your life in the club. Like, I'm not saying that that's something that you can do, and you can still do it now. I mean, I saw a status on Facebook the other day that said like, oh, people are out here complaining about the quality of men that they're picking up. Or I'm not speaking verbatim, I'm kind of just going off the top of what I remember, the basis of the status. And it's like, oh, girls in the clubs, like, y'all are the hoes, and you could even be a decent young lady, but like in the club you are the hoes, type of a deal. That's basically what the status was saying. And I'm like, I get that, but also at the same time, like, that's what the club is for, socializing. Like, I'm not saying that I'm gonna meet the love of my life, but I'm gonna meet people. I'm gonna meet new people. I'm gonna be introducing myself to people while I'm out here, and people are gonna possibly be introducing themselves to me. So I do see it as an opportunity to meet somebody, and who knows what happens from the time that we meet, what happens to the connection, where the bond goes, how deep it becomes, right? So don't demonize somebody because they're like in the club looking for connections. Like, that's, who are you to judge? Anyway, but yeah, the clubs, like, it's not utilized for what it was created for. I realize that, and it makes me upset.
It's upsetting me and my homegirl.
Because sometimes me myself, I be in the club like playing games. I be trying to like stop myself, withhold the urge to go and play Candy Crush when I'm in the club. Yeah, because it's boring. It's boring. By this time, I've already done paid $20, maybe $25, including coat check, to get in. Right now, I'm inside the club. Now you're clearing me out, or you're moving me around to place a section for somebody, because the bottle service bandits, everybody need a section to enjoy themselves. They need to be secluded from other people in a club, in the public, in order to have a good time. So now by this time, I'm already somewhere pushed off in the corner while you set up this area for somebody. And okay, you pay the money. I get it. You pay the money, whatever. Fine. But like, let's have some sort of order and structure to certain things, like, don't come just trying to clear out the crowd because, oh, you forgot this person needed a section. Like, anyway. Yeah, I be in the club trying to withhold the urge to play Candy Crush. I be checking my emails. That's one thing I will do. I will check an email. I'll check all my emails in the club. I will stand there. Music is bumping. If I'm not recording myself, taking selfies and videos and, that kind of a vibe, I'm checking my emails. Or I'm like scrolling on social media, checking other people's stories, see what other people doing, what they into, stuff like that. But like, the point I'm making is that the club scene has become something that it shouldn't have been. It shouldn't have evolved into this like staring contest, popularity contest, who got the flashiest jewelry, who got the best outfit on, who got the best like hair laid, like who, like, it's become a popularity contest. And like I said, I just want to release my inhibitions and feel the rain on my skin. There's no rain coming from the clubs. I don't know why. They should do that. Like, put the sprinklers on. It's hot in here. Like, everybody should be dancing and having a good time and vibing, and like, create the scene, right? And now that brings me to the only club scene that I can ever speak really, really, really extremely highly of, and I speak very highly of it. Anytime somebody mentions clubs, to me, clubs in America, clubs in the city, clubs and anywhere out here in America, I bring up Coco Bongo. Now, if you've never been to the Dominican Republic and you are planning to take a trip to the Dominican Republic, highly, highly, highly recommend going to Coco Bongo. Girl, That was the most entertaining experience of my life. They had trapeze artists. They was swinging. I'm gonna include footage for y'all. They were swinging on the ceilings. They were dressed up like Pirates of the Caribbean, like sword fighting in the club. They was doing all types of theatrical stuff in the club. And I don't even know how much we paid to get in there. It was a surprise birthday trip. My mom surprised me for my 21st birthday by taking me to DR. And we went to Coco Bongo. I don't know how much she paid, but whatever she paid, I'll pay it again and again and again and again for any club experience like that anywhere, because you're giving me a show. And that brings me to the next topic of what I want to talk about in this cancel the current club culture episode is like event ticket prices. Event ticket prices are out of pocket. Literally. No pun intended. All pun intended. Out of pocket. Out of pocket. Then you get to the tiered ticket prices, right? You got the early bird tickets, you got the regular general admission tickets, you got the late bird tickets, you got the last minute tickets, whatever. And each tier is obviously a different price, right? Which I can understand, but also the difference in pricing of the tiers be astronomical. Astronomical. I can understand a $5 difference, $10 difference maybe. Why in the world? Why in the world would you ever price an event ticket at $90? $90? And then what's included in this ticket? Tell me. Well, let's play door for a second. Can you tell me what else you get for $90 in this ticket? Nothing. You get nothing because now I have to get there and wait online. It's not even like it's a skip the line kind of a pass or anything like that. Like, okay, now I get there. I got to wait in line with everybody else, right? I got to wait. I got to wait in line. Once I get inside, I got to buy liquor. I got to buy liquor. And then the drinks, when you pricing me for the drinks, it's like $20 a drink, $20 a mixed drink. And then the mix sometimes don't mix like it's supposed to because obviously you want people coming back to the bar. So no, you're not gonna give me a double shot or a heavy-handed pour in this first drink because you want me to come back. So now that's 20, let's say if you're like a decent drinker, $60 if you need 3 drinks, $40 on 2 drinks. So now I just paid $130, $150 if you buy into 3 drinks to stand up here and stare at people. Let's be for real. Let's be for real. There's not enough events where the tickets are priced fairly and include more than just entry. That's my gripe. And I'm not talking about anybody specifically. The only reason why I brought up the $90 ticket is because obviously it's post Halloween. EMC just had their events and like yes, they dropped tickets from early on and the ticket price is this much because if you waited this long to get a ticket, I get it. But also let's put something else into perspective, right? As a person that's putting on an event or putting on a party, you obviously, depending on what kind of a party you put on, there's a lot of money that goes into putting on a production of that grandeur, right? Okay, boom. When you price your tickets, you're not going to price it at a place where you're just going to break even, right? You're not going to price it where you're just getting back in your pockets what you spent. You're going to price it so that you get back what you spent plus more profit, right? Okay. Why is it that you need so much more profit than what you spent, that the tickets are being priced astronomically this way, and then I don't get a drink? Like, for example, 9 a.m. Banger, right? Their tickets, they had a Halloween event last weekend. They're having another one. Well, they just had, obviously, by the time this drops, they just had another one. And the ticket price includes open bar for the first 2 hours, from a set time to a set time. Open bar. That way, you guarantee people get to the party on time so that they can get the open bar time, full open bar time. Then you're guaranteeing that people are getting the most bang for their buck, because I'm not just getting into the party, I'm also getting in, and I can get a couple drinks, maybe 3 drinks on me for free. I don't have to pay for it for the first 2 hours of the party. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, give something to get something. Why should I freely just reach into my pocket and hand you $50, even $60 even, for a ticket price, if you're just gonna let me in? You're just gonna let me in? Okay. Oh, all right. What we need to do, they need to bring back that rule where it's like men can only get in for free, or men can't get in if they don't got a few women with them. How about that? How about we maintain the pricing difference between men and women? Like, women should still be able to get into places for free or for an extremely discounted price, because what else is this club experience? What's the party for? For men to meet other men? Sometimes. I guess it depends on what's your vibe, and there's nothing wrong with that, right? There's nothing wrong with that. But let's be for real for a second. The club is where you go to meet bad bitches. Yes or no? Right. So if you're a man and you're coming to the club, bring some bad bitches with you. Why are you here by yourself with 4 other grown men, 5 other grown men, 6 other grown men? What are y'all coming here to do? Right. Right. Then we get into the club rules and all these miscellaneous charges that these places be trying to charge just because. I went out the other night and they tried to say that we couldn't we couldn't carry flip-flops. Couldn't carry flip-flops in the club, and you can't wear them. It's heels or nothing, basically. And you telling me that as a man? Do you know what it is to stand up on heels for 4 hours plus? Because mind you, sometimes I didn't just come out the car with these heels on. I didn't just get ready and come to the club. I probably came from somewhere else before I came here. I've been in these heels all day. You won't let me carry a change of shoes in the club? For what? Why not? You already checked it. You already security checked me. You done felt me up, all my parts. You felt all everything. I don't got. You opened the bag. You saw there's nothing in the bag but shoes. I can't carry the shoes inside the club. And then coat checks. A coat check? Why are you charging me? Because you're charging me to hang up my coat. It's cold outside. It's cold outside. You should expect that people are gonna come with jackets on. That, and like, you, everybody be trying to nickel and dime and penny pinch for every little thing. That in this economy, y'all are out of pocket. Y'all are out of pocket. And let's bring it back for a second. Let's bring it back to being inside the club. You get in the club, right? Okay, so now I've done paid my $65 for my ticket. Now I want to drink, right? Because I didn't pregame before I got here. I want to drink. I get to the bar. There's hella people at the bar. Hella people at the bar waiting to order. 2 bartenders behind the bar. Maybe 3. 2 of them working, and the third one, I guess, restocking the bar. Whatever. I order my drink. My shit is watered down, diluted. That's the next thing. Y'all out here diluting liquor in the club. Don't play with me. I just sat here and paid $17.42 for this size of a cup of a mixed drink where the liquor is this much of it and the rest of it is juice and then ice. $17.42 and you no. 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 Even with the shots, I remember this past summer I went out. I did a lot of going out this summer by myself, and I went to this rooftop event, and I went to the bar to get a shot of tequila. I'm a tequila girly. I went to the bar to get a shot of tequila. I wasn't by this time. I wasn't drunk yet, so the tequila tasted like water. I was so upset. I was so upset. I was like, oh, okay, thanks. Watering down liquor is diabolical. Obviously, yes, because you want profit. You want people to keep coming back to the bar. You don't want people to be too drunk. Again, that's going to cause a mess for like, I get that. I get it. This is why I'm saying like I understand both sides of the coin as a person, like as a club owner or an event owner, runner, whatever, hostess. Like I get being on that side of the coin, but also like I feel like enough people on that side don't really put themselves in the shoes of the people that are on the flip side. Like you're okay with going in your pocket and dishing out $150 for one night, and that's just the club. I didn't mention getting there. I didn't mention getting home. I didn't mention anything that happened before the club. Like you gotta have $500, $600 to go out nowadays. No, it's not feasible. It's not feasible. Y'all gotta work with us. Y'all really do. Especially if you want to ensure that people keep coming back to support like your stuff or keep coming back to support your events. And don't get me wrong, there are people that are constant supporters of the events that some of these events put on, and that's why they constantly have events that are priced that way. I get that. You're always going to have a constant crowd. I get it. But think about the peoples don't that aren't like already fans or already like consumers of your product, right? I've never partied with you before, and now I'm looking to get a ticket for your event, and I'm seeing $75, $85, $95 ticket prices. Like this past summer, again, for Labor Day, I went to a fete, a paint and powder fete for the first time. Paint and powder fete for the first time ever. And like it was my fault. Slightly it was my fault. I waited too long because I couldn't decide on which fete I was going to go to. And by the time I decided on which fete I was going to go to, the ticket was like $85, $95. But what was included in the ticket? Paint and powder to throw. It was like paint bottles like to squirt on people, and then the powder, it was throwing the powder in the crowd and stuff like that. It didn't include nothing at the bar, which I bought a bottle of water from the bar. I can't even show you like the size of this water bottle. I paid $5 for this water bottle. I'm still upset about it to this day. $5. That's the one thing. And then when I got there, it was an issue for entry. I got there probably 45 minutes after the party started, and I waited outside a solid hour and a half before I could get into the party, into the flex. So it's like you making me pay all this money, and y'all haven't even figured out all of these little things yet. Like I know it should flow. It should flow. All this money I'm paying, I should be also paying for convenience. If I can't pay for drinks in my ticket price, I should be paying for convenience in my ticket price at the very least. And I know I'm not the only one that feels this, bro. It's insane. It's insane. It's out of pocket. And I think that we need to cancel the current club culture. If you're not going to go to the club and dance, stay home. If you're just going to go to the club and like, and again, people you see, I always play devil's advocate with myself because I don't want to just say something and have like a definite opinion, and then there's always a different or an outlying circumstance, right? People have fun different ways. Maybe it's fun for you to, get a section and stand up there behind a table and drink and watch people dance. And I guess like if you have people with you, you dance with your friends and that's it. Y'all call it a night. I get that. I get that. But again, the club is made for socialization. Leave your crowd, leave your group, go find somebody, go find other groups. That's why I was partying by myself a lot and going to clubs by myself, because it's like I'm here to socialize, I'm here to make connections, I'm here to meet new people. And every single time that I've gone to an event by myself solo, I always meet somebody new, at least one person or two people that I add on Instagram. And then we're Instagram besties for the restie. Like that. I feel like that is really, really fun. I don't understand what be wrong with like going out and talking to people that you don't know. That's the whole point. No? Did I miss a chapter? That's the whole point. So, again, I think that the current club culture is at a place where it is reversible. It is. We can bring back the original, like the teen pasta pasta days. Like, what if parties was like that today? Not as wild because we're grown now, but like teen pasta pasta days, all them parties, niggas didn't have bottle sections, bottle packages, bottle like, bro, you pregame, you get drunk wherever before you come here. You come here, you enjoy yourself, and you go home. And I mean, like, being that things are not as like cut and dry, black and white today, I just feel like if you're gonna make me pay a certain price, like a certain ticket price, a certain amount for something, give me something else. If I'm giving you all this money, give me something else. Don't just allow me entry. And then, what else am I off what else are you offering at the party aside from the bar and the DJ playing music? I could do that here at my house. You know what I mean? So like just give me something else. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying drop the prices of the tickets. I'm just saying if you're going to make me pay that, give me something else too. And this is no shade, this is no tea, this is no like nothing about nobody's event host promotion, like nothing like that. I'm just speaking my two piece because I know people agree with what I'm saying. That's all. And then that's all. Don't kill the messenger. Don't kill the messenger. Okay. But I think I pretty much stated where I am, where my head is at with this current club culture. It needs to be canceled. It needs to be X'd out. It needs to be dug up and redone, or buried and rebuilt, rather. Because, man, I thought the clubs was going to be like a Britney Spears video, a Lady Gaga video. I thought it was going to be in there. I can say I had one true experience like that at a club before. And like I said, it's certain events, certain places, certain venues put on events where they don't have bottle packages, they don't have bottle service. It's just, the bar, and you pay to get in. And like you really get to like move and groove and like socialize with the people at the club. Like in the club, we're all fam. That is what I want the club experience to feel like. I want it to feel like I want to feel comfortable and confident coming up to you and being like, hey, so like I feel like when you're at an event and there's bottle sections and is bottle packages and everybody's in a section, everybody's secluded in a section, that's overwhelming. That's intimidating. I'm not gonna walk up to somebody and you in a section with all your mans. Like, yeah. Yeah. So, and also heavy on Bring back the rule where men couldn't get in if they didn't have a certain number of women with them. Because where are you going? By yourself or with 5 other men? What are y'all doing? What are y'all here for? Yeah, bring some. Each one of y'all got to bring at least 2 other girls, 3 other girls. Each one of y'all. Come on, you make more money that way too. You have more fun. It's just more of a vibe. So yeah, cancel current club culture. Thank you. And on that note, to all my folks that are just not quite there, enjoy the ride, my love. We'll get there soon. Cheers to November. Mwah.